Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. Today we are doing pasta with the Manwich Sloppy Joe sauce. I figured, hey, you don't have the meat, why not pasta? So I gave it a try. And I'm doing 3 cups the first time. And get that dumped in. And that's the second cup. And the third cup. And I'll get that heated to where it's boiling. And I also add some salt to the water. It just helps the pasta not stick so much. And I am doing gluten-free pasta, but you can do whatever your heart desires. Once I can get it open. And I'm still waiting on the pot to boil, so I just getting the edges off because it just makes it easier to pour. And in the meantime, I will get the Manwich Sloppy Joe started. Or the sauce, I should say, not the actual Sloppy Joe. And this time I'm using some olive oil, but just a few drops, don't really need a whole lot. And get that coated on the pan. I went to grab, there we go, I was getting a spatula. I was going to say, I went to grab something. And now I'm just waiting for both of the pot and the pan to get hot, which of course takes a few minutes. It's almost there. Okay, here we go. Pour the sauce. Oh, I thought I was going to use the spatula, but that's not going to work. So I grabbed a spoon and I'm going to dig out the rest that's not coming out. And now this is some sugar I have in this container. I do that to lessen the tang or the bite, however you want to call it, of the sauce, and I'm going to add some spice to it. Because I personally don't like that tang to it, but I do like sloppy joe, but just not that tang. So I add sugar to lessen that a little bit and just stir it around so it can get warm. And now the pasta's ready to be dumped in. And I'm adding a fourth cup to the pot because turns out that it wasn't enough water once I dumped the pasta in. And I'm stirring it up. And I was just letting you know I did a fourth cup because it needed that one extra cup. I was trying to decide, did I want to use the salt or not? That's why I was putting it back. But I did do a 1/4 teaspoon of the salt. And stirred that around. And now I was just waiting on it to boil. I had to wait for it to get up to that boil before I set the timer. And by the way, if you do gluten-free pasta, it's 12 minutes for the time to boil. Just an FYI. And I had stepped away to go do something. By the way, the sink is on the other side of the kitchen, so if I ever step away for a few minutes like that, it's because of that reason. Or either I'm grabbing something and it's just taking a few minutes. Such as now. I think I might have been washing some of the dishes for a minute. Yep, now I'm taking the measuring cup over, excuse me, to be cleaned up. It's stuff I just try to get done if I'm waiting on, water to boil or whatever it may be, instead of just standing there. So I go and clean up a little bit. Now I'm setting the timer, so it's going to be 12 minutes that it boils. And I'm just stirring the sauce so it warms evenly. And now it's time, 12 minutes has gone by, and it's time to strain the pasta. It's just taken a few minutes. All right, and there it is, the pasta all strained out. And now I'm moving the sauce to the side so I can have the pot to the front, so when I dump the sauce in, there's plenty headroom. And there goes the sauce right into the pasta. And now give it a quick stir just to get the sauce mixed all in it. And the timer just went off. I had to strain the pasta before the timer completely went off because it was already ready. And there you go. That's pasta with Manwich sloppy Joe sauce. And just giving it a quick another stir just to make sure everything's good. And thank you for joining me, and I'll be back with another recipe. Bye.